Hey guys, happy Friday. It is Friday the 23rd. I posted a vlog earlier today, and at the end of that vlog I said how I was checking in about how my diet was going, and I was telling you guys how I hadn't really been hungry. I was only hungry on Wednesday, and I thought that was just because work was slow. So of course I have been hungry all day today. Hey guys, happy Saturday. I just got done working out. I'm about to head to work. I actually had one of my higher weigh-ins for the week today. Weighed in at 146.6, but I'm feeling really good. I'm not gonna let one weigh-in define how I feel about everything I've been doing all week. I feel like my arms are showing at least some really good potential, and I feel good. So I'm gonna go into today and just hopefully not be as hungry as I was yesterday. Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to give you a little pro tip. I am at work today. It is Sunday. I'm on my lunch. I went and got a black coffee with 2 pumps sugar-free vanilla. Caffeine is an appetite suppressant, so on a day like today where I'm lower carb, all I've done is cardio, this is really helpful for me. I like to spread my meals out a little bit more on days that I have less calories, less carbs, and then adding in something like coffee kind of makes it feel like I am eating because it's something to do, and a lot of times we end up hungry either because we're lower carb, lower calorie when just yesterday I had a higher carb day, or we're a little bit hungry because we get bored. And today at work I'm going to be in the office during dinner, so it's a little bit more likely that I'm going to get bored. So this makes me feel like I have something to do. I think that sounds kind of silly, but that is very real. This will give me a little bit of something to do, like have in my hands. It's a common thing. Gum is also a good thing if you're hungry. That will help you suppress your appetite. So today I'm doing coffee, black coffee. If I had thought ahead, I would have brought my own cashew milk because I did buy that at the grocery store today, but I did not. But I do this on most of my low carb days, especially on the weekend. This helps me a lot. I also want to talk to you guys about I guess just measuring things. So I'll just tell you a little something that happened to me today. So I went to do my 40 minutes of stairs at the clubhouse today, and when I finished I checked my Garmin watch and it told me I had done 303 calories, which I was very surprised by and very confused about because last time when I measured it, it was 332. So I was a little freaked out that I was already adapting to the cardio that I was doing, especially because I'm not even doing a ton of cardio, so I shouldn't be adapting that fast. While I was at work trying to explain to my coworker actually what happened, I realized that on my watch, there are options, I can't really show you, but there's options for what kind of activity you're doing. And the first time that I did the Stairmaster, I said that I was just walking. It thought that I was walking outside. So the fact that I was walking all those stairs, it thought that I was just like outside watching Bleachers. So today when I did it, I knew that there was a walking indoors option. So that's what I clicked, and that's where it got me at 300 calories, which does make some sense because I'm not doing as much work since the stairs are moving for me as I would be if I was literally just like walking up Bleachers for 40 minutes, especially at that pace. So this is just a good lesson of if you're gonna measure something, always measure it the same way. And even like a question I get a lot of the time is about body fat. Should I measure my body fat, and should I measure my body fat differently than how I'm currently measuring my body fat? For one, if you want to measure your body fat, go for it, but always measure it the same way. And if you're doing calipers, always have the same person do your calipers, always do them at the same time, always do them under the same conditions. When you're weighing yourself, always do that at the same time under the same conditions. Don't sometimes do it before you go to the bathroom, sometimes do it after you go to the bathroom, sometimes do it after breakfast, sometimes do it before breakfast. Those are not the same measurements. You're not measuring you at the same point, or you're not measuring you at the same point as possible, or whatever I'm trying to say there. So you want to keep all the variables, like this is science, you want to keep all the variables the same, just change one thing. In terms of weighing in, the difference should be a week of being in a deficit. In terms of doing body fat, the only change should be at least like 4 to 6 weeks. You really don't need to be taking your body fat all that often. It doesn't move that fast. It just doesn't. And in terms of measuring your cardio, make sure that you're assuming you're doing the same activity all the time. So I can't go back and forth between walking indoors and outdoors. I need to just stick with one. So I did extra cardio today that I probably didn't need to do, and really my goal for my cardio sessions should be more like 300 calories because I am walking inside, and that is what was working for me. That was the whole point of measuring how many calories or tracking however many calories I was burning on the stairs. So that is our lesson for today. Always measure things under the same circumstances, and coffee is an appetite suppressant. So drink it if you're hungry. All right. Hey guys, so you can see me now. Got some new lights for the office, so taking this vlogging thing to a whole nother level. Also just weighed in and had a new low of 144.4 pounds, but my average weight for the week is about 145.6, which is awesome because that means I'm down almost a pound and a half, about 1.4 pounds from 147, and that's exactly where I would want to be right now. So I just want to talk a little bit about weighing in. When I'm maintaining, I don't weigh myself every single day, but when I'm cutting weight, I do weigh myself every single day. And what is cool about that is if you introduce anything new, like let's say you have something with more sodium in it, or just like maybe you're trying to have Oreos on your high carb days and you want to see how your body might react to that. Maybe you had soup the other day, you tried a new recipe, you ate out yesterday. If you weigh yourself every single day, you can really see how those things affect you. So for my clients, which are mostly like lifestyle, obviously trying to lose weight, but not anything near bikini competitor level, I never tell them that they can't eat any single food, and I encourage them to eat whatever kind of foods sound good to them. So I did have a client who ate something a little like a soup, a little higher in sodium, and she weighed herself the next day, weight was up about 3 pounds. Weighed herself the next day, weight was still up almost 3 pounds, so she was starting to get a little nervous, but about 2 or 3 days later, the weight went right back down, and on day 4, the weight was even lower than before, and that's simply because she just had extra sodium, and that's how her body reacts to sodium. So one of the things I really like about weighing yourself every day is you really get to learn what your body does and how your body reacts to certain things. It's not that she or you cannot eat that high sodium food, but you want to know when you look back down on the scale what's really going on. Did you gain weight? Not in a day for sure. When you see that weight twice, maybe that gets a little bit scary, but when you know that you ate something higher in sodium and you're weighing yourself every single day, you can watch it come off. Even if it plateaus for a little bit, it will come back down because sodium doesn't make you gain weight. A caloric surplus makes you gain weight. If you want, and what most of my clients actually do, is they weigh themselves 2 to 3 times a week. I do recommend that because one single weigh-in is not enough to know what's going on. My weight today was 144.4, but my highest weight since I've been weighing in has been like 146.8. Those are pretty different, and neither of those are 145.6 or 4, whatever I said. So if I was to only weigh in on that heavy day, I would think that that's how much I weighed and I'm not really losing weight. If I was to only weigh in today, I would think that I'm losing weight so fast because that would be more like over 2.5 pounds, which is way too fast, especially for myself. And so if I only weighed myself today, I would probably add calories back in. That would be wrong because right now I'm losing weight at a very appropriate rate of just about a pound a week. If I were to only weigh in on a heavy day, I would take even more calories away, which again is wrong because I'm already losing weight at a very appropriate rate. So at least 2 to 3 times a week. That also helps you figure out if you're having a plateau, because your 2 to 3 times a week are not going to be right next to each other, where had you eaten a high sodium food and your body takes a while to get that off, you're going to just see the same weight the whole time. They're going to be separated out, then you again would still take the average, and that helps you figure out if you need to cut calories more or if you're on pace and doing just fine with the macros that you have right now. So those are just kind of my words of wisdom for today. I'm super excited that I'm making progress already, give this video a thumbs up if you really liked this talk on weighing in. I am going to be trying to do some more nutrition education videos on YouTube, and I'll cover all the macronutrients and carbohydrates in further detail there. I know that a lot of you guys have questions about like what macros even are, and I definitely want to help you figure out what that is so that you can make this work better for yourself too, because that's the whole point of this. It's not, no one cares what I mean, I hope you don't care what I eat. I don't understand when people do. I don't care what you eat. I care that you get to your goal. And so I'm hoping that this whole series kind of helps you do that. So I've got a workout to get to. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll check in with you guys later. My nephew's 3rd birthday, so Christian and I are heading out to the Bay Area to go celebrate that, and since we didn't want to run into traffic, we're leaving a little early so we can go do some work down at like Starbucks or something over there. I've packed with me, let me show you, a Diet Coke or a Coke Zero for the road. I have a bar in my purse, so because I'll probably get hungry, and I also brought my scale with me in case we make it to Starbucks. So
Starbucks?
I mean, in case we make it to Chipotle. Okay, so I'll check in with you then. Okay, so Christian and I are at Chipotle. Let me see how I can do this. Okay, so I just got a salad with bell pepper and mild salsa on it, because I don't need to measure that. But I'm going to just measure out the guac, the barbacoa, and the rice. And I have my perfect portion scale. Okay, so I'm just gonna look up barbacoa, which actually I haven't done before, so this might take me a second. Nope. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put the barbacoa on first, which I guess is a funny order, but whatever. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for rice. And I just want, actually I kind of don't really care how much I get. I'm probably gonna eat all of this because it doesn't look like a lot, but I want to know what it is. 15 carbs. Probably could have gotten 2. And then lastly, guac, which That's 4. Cool. Okay, cool. So now I'll know exactly what I'm eating. Christian and I are here at Starbucks. We're gonna do some work. Christian got a mocha frap. Yum. I got just an iced coffee, and I brought my own cashew milk. So I got iced coffee, brought my own cashew milk, just so I have creamer, and I'm not using this because it's dairy-free. I don't really care about dairy, especially in my coffee. Like, I can tolerate that, but I want this because it's lower calories, and so I'm not wasting any calories or any macros on a drink, like right now. I don't want to. I'd love to have a Frappuccino, but I can't. So, I mean, I'd love to have a Frappuccino, but it's just not worth it to me today, and I don't want to fit it in. I don't know what my sister's gonna have for dinner, so I'm just trying to make room where I can make room. So I'm gonna sip on this, probably have a protein bar at some point, do some work, and catch you guys later. I just got home from the Bay Area. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. We covered a ton of topics today, and I gave a lot of tips, so hopefully this video was extra helpful to you. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you want me to talk about anything else in particular, or you wanted me to talk more about anything I talked about today, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the blog. That helps. I mean, to the vlog, that helps a lot. To the channel, you know what I mean. I'm gonna have this pint of Halo Top ice cream, peanut butter cup, probably my favorite flavor. I have some calories left over, so I think this is gonna be really good. And I guess I'll catch you guys tomorrow.